Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Final Fantasy Brave Exodus video, and we're going to be doing a review on Duran and Riesz. So, with that being said, let's go into it. So his STMR got buffed, so it's no longer Dark Element only, which is quite a buff. It's actually quite good. 75% Dragon Killer, not too special because we already have weapons that have that, but for him, not having dark element on that sword anymore is going to be very interesting, because now he can actually take advantage of some of the things in his kit. Seriously, his TMR is also a lot better now. Not incredibly super amazing, but it's better now. So on both sides, he has 200% Dragon Killer, 500% Cap, and also Ice, Dark, Fire, and Earth imbues. And along with those come amps, I believe. In the base form, they swapped it around. Now his base form is the physical cover instead of the brave shift form, which is interesting. 5 turns, so that allows you to go and get stuff done if you like to have him as your cover tank in Clash of Wills or something like that. I just want to put this here: 30% attack boost that lasts for 10 turns. That's a long time. 300% defense true shield build. Okay. Just want to mention, like, since he's a physical cover tank. In the brave shift form, 100% beast killer. And 150% little burst damage, 150% TDH. And the LB gives 100 times mod for World Breaker, but only for 2 turns. Kind of a not a long time to get things done, so you basically would have to unlock World Breaker first, and then use the LB to get those modifier buffs for 2 turns, because otherwise you'd just be wasting your time. You'd only get it for like 1 turn or 2 turns, basically. I don't know, but overall, sorry about the nose problems this morning. Anyways, yeah, he has limited turns, and he's much more of a chainer than a finisher. His own person, his brave shift form is okay, but nothing that amazing or fantastic really, and requires a decent amount of stuff to build him in his brave shift form. So he's pretty good, but he's not, you know, people thinking that his modifiers in his brave shift form, he thought he was gonna have like a 300 times mod or something like that, something closer to premium units, but no way. So he's more of a chainer, definitely. You can fight me in the comment section down below if you'd like. You'll lose, but hey, at least you tried. And so I like the abuse, but there really isn't anything super special about him other than just being able to be your physical cover tank, but also being able to be a damage dealer. So I will go ahead and slide him up to an 8.5 just because of that uniqueness. I'm pretty sure I will see at least some people doing that strategy. It will require a bit to get him to survive, but he has mitigation and stuff like that a little bit here and there. I didn't really want to mention it too much because it's only for himself, but it might be okay. And before we continue, I really don't like bringing this up, but I'm having some issues in real life. I don't want to go too much into it, but I'm having some unexpected issues. So if you'd like to help me out, I really don't. I was told to ask, but I really don't like asking. But if you'd like to help me out, make sure to go check out my Ko-Fi link or become a member of the channel, one of those 2 things, or join. Click on my PayPal link. Just help me out a little bit if you'd like to, if you're able to. I'm having some car issues, basically. Again, this time it's affecting my way to get to my job. So if you'd like to help, links are down below. Thank you guys very much. Anyways, onto Riesz. And you'll notice that her TMR is actually her STMR in the GP version on the second Riesz, and the STMR is actually her STMR in her base, in her first Riesz form. So we're never gonna get that helmet that has the HP on it, but okay, it is what it is. Infinite turns, so she has true brave shift. She can shift back and forth. That's okay. 500% cap on both sides. Base form, 300% TDH. Not too bad, because now all you need is Buster Style now for that, if you'd like to have that, or 2 Martial Gloves. 400% jump damage, so now you probably wouldn't want to do those Martial Gloves. You'd like to have those 2 accessories used for jump damage, I'm sure. 200% beast killer, 150% human killer. Decent, but Yeah, it's alright. 25% spear and peril for all enemies, not bad. 130% light and dark imperil, not bad at all. 50% physical magical mitigations. Those are on separate abilities, but at least they're on abilities, no cooldowns. 170 times 1 turn jump light locked. So stronger than Noctis. Pretty good. Might be harder to build than Noctis though. Might be. I'm just saying might be. It might be harder to build. Her TMR does help a bit with 100% jump damage, but the stat is, it's okay. And then the Brave Shift form, Dark Wind imbues. She's like a weird magic asterisk damage dealer, but at the same time she's also kind of like a weird evoke chainer kind of thing. So with that, I didn't really want to mention too much of that because it's like 87% full break on cooldown, okay. 85% single break, so she has like attack breaks on a single ability, defense breaks on a single ability, and those give 5 LB gauge for all allies, and I know how useful that is a lot of the time. So 200% magic TDH, alright, at least she has some. 100% beast and also human killer, not bad. 150% lone burst damage, and her lone burst is magic asterisk damage 100 times, and what that means is that that can be imbued. Even though it's magic damage, guys, it can be imbued. 30 hits, I don't know about that. And 135% wind and dark and prowl is the main reason you would use that. So I couldn't really think of a lot of cons because she does kind of, she's like, overall she's like a jack of all trades, master of none, except for jumping. But with that being said, she's a good light jumper now, but when Kain arrives, she'll just be overshadowed and no one's going to talk about her jumping abilities anymore because Kain is way stronger than that. Way stronger. He's insanely powerful. And so she's good now, but not so good in the future. And her Brave Shift Lone Burst might not chain with anybody except for a dupe, and you're probably not bringing a dupe because there would be no point in doing that. I don't think there would be a point in doing that. Unless you're using her evoke chaining for some reason, I really don't think that's worth it. Her cooldown has like a huge modifier, but it's like whatever, really. It's like whatever. So I wouldn't get too hyped on that. I think her strength is in her base form more than her Brave Shift form, really, because of all those buffs that she gives and the jump, stuff like that. I'm not sure, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys like the Brave Shift form. I'm just like whatever. The breaks are okay. She has some breaks in there. You shift over if you'd like to use her as a breaker, but the other stuff is kind of like, and the Brave Shift Lone Burst is also good because of the higher imperil, but it's like, so overall I'm gonna go ahead and give her a 9 for now. Obviously I think her score would go down a bit over time. It's going to degrade over time, just like all units are going to degrade over time, but I think she's going to lose her value a lot more because other units are going to start doing what she does but better. So for now she's a 9, but not for long, so that's kind of a caveat there, guys. So thank you guys for watching. If you disagree with my scores, let me know down below and I'll fight you. I'm ready to do some fisticuffs. And also, if you're not there to argue with me, then there is candy for everybody else. I'm kidding, by the way. I really don't care. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of these units. I'm sure I'll hear you guys in the comment section. I'll see you guys down there, and then I'll see you in the next video as well. Peace.